Hey everybody, I want to share with you a psychotherapy tool that works if you work it. And this was shared with me by one of my mentors, Terry. If you're out there, thank you very much. She's the first somatic-based, body-based trauma therapist that really opened my eyes to the possibilities of healing trauma. And this exercise she taught me is called Tension Tamers, and it takes just 3 minutes to do once you get the instructions. I'm going to talk you through it. It might take a minute or two more than that. But once you get the instructions, 3 minutes. And so the first step is step number 1. Get yourself in a comfortable seated position, and you're going to do what is called the thumb cuddle. And so you're going to take your hands, and it looks like this. You're going to hold one thumb, and then you're going to put your other thumb in your other hand, and you're going to hold the other thumb. So effectively, you are holding each thumb, okay? Then you're going to place those on your lap. And you're maybe going to want to just go back and watch this. And you're going to place those on your lap in a comfortable way. Let them rest. Let them be soft. So I'm in that thumb cuddle. And then I'm just going to close my eyes. And I'm just going to feel my hands around my thumbs. And I'm going to settle and notice if I'm gripping or gripping tightly. I'm just going to relax. And I'm going to hold. I'm going to cuddle. I'm going to hug my thumbs. This is going to also be like hugging my brain, because there's lots of nerve endings in the fingers and the fingertips and the thumbs. And I'm just going to hold, and I'm going to do this, and I'm going to count my breaths. I'm going to breathe in and out and just let myself settle, let my body soften. And I'm going to do that for maybe 10 or 15 breaths, okay? Whatever feels good for you. And then we're going to move on to step number 2. Step number 2 is also something that's a little bit tricky, but you'll get it. So I'm going to take my right hand over my left hand. I'm going to put my palms back together. I'm going to clasp. And then I'm going to pull my hands up and tuck them under my chin. And I'm also, you're not seeing this, but I'm also putting my right ankle over my left ankle. So I'm crossing my right ankle over my left ankle. And then I'm just settling down and kind of rounding my spine. And this feels to me like a womb position. I've got crisscrossed and interlaced ankles, wrists, fingers. And I'm just going to breathe into this and let my breath become long and slow and deep. And this is just also stimulating the neuron activity to be calm and safe and nurturing. So I'm going to add to it all those thoughts. Using my whole brain change, I'm going to see images that make me feel calm and safe and nurtured. And I'm going to do that for, about a minute. And then I'm going to take my fingertips and I'm going to place them together, and I'm going to put those down on my lap in this little ball, and just in whatever is a comfortable position. And then I'm just going to also close my eyes, and I'm just going to feel. I'm just feeling my fingertips. And I can even play with my fingertips. I can press them a little bit, and then I can loosen them. But I want to basically get to a point where I'm just feeling, just barely touching my fingertips. But I can feel the space between my fingertips. And then within those fingertips, within my hands, there's a space within my hands that I can feel. And there's a sense of aliveness in my hands. Through my fingertips, just touching, noticing if I get distracted, I might drift apart, or I might start pressing harder together. Just relaxing, just barely touching, and then noticing the energy alivening in my hands, down through my fingertips, into my palms, and in the space, kind of in like the ball in my hands, between my hands and palms and fingertips. And that's it. 1 minute each. Thumb cuddle. Place on the lap. Crossover. Crossing ankle over ankle, wrist over wrist. Clasping the hands. Coming back. Placing the chin on the hands. And just kind of, this is actually a time to slump down a little bit. And then the ball of aliveness, I'm making that up in that name. 1 minute each, and that should really help bring your nervous system into a nice calm state. Enjoy that. Virtue of the day, green. Follow the love.